see us later.
Put that on my mom.
What is up, YouTube? It's your host with the most retro bro, aka Big Brother, aka the grandfather of gaming, and today we are doing what's called a challengers battle. Now the way that works is I let some of y'all challenge me on Twitter, and you chose not only the tier but where we fought, and by where we fought I meant on Showdown or X and Y, your choice. And he chose for us to do a PU battle on Showdown, so that's what we're doing today. Now I will be honest, I'm not a fan of PU. I don't really watch PU battles. I don't really pay much attention or acknowledge the tier for that matter. And yeah, I really don't know nothing about this tier. So I kind of just looked at the list of Pokemon that are in the tier, a few of them that's below, and tried to make a team that I thought was decent. So will this little quick half-baked scheme be decent, or will I get popped because of my carelessness of not proper research? Let's find out. So I went to Ariados because I want the sticky web, but he has fake out, so I'm not going to be able to do anything about that. At this point, I'm going to have to switch into Dusknar because I know he's going to want to do return, and that will Oko me from there. So let's go into Dusknar, let's catch the return, and then we can set up the Tried to Will-O-Wisp something. Yep, predicted. Now we'll go ahead and catch him with that Will-O-Wisp. Okay, so he decided to U-turn. Anything on his team that he has there, we can go ahead and catch with the Willow, so it's not that big of a deal. Oh, and he goes into Kabuto. Perfect. And we get the burn, it doesn't miss. Even better. So let's go ahead and calm on his face, because ain't nobody scared of a Kabuto. I'm weak to knockoff, and he still did nothing to me. It doesn't even matter that I don't have leftovers anymore. So we're going to calm on again. And I'm pretty sure after seeing that performance, he's going to switch. Now, I don't understand why he switched into Dusclops. That was a terrible move, because he's definitely about to catch this +2 Shadow Ball. And honestly, crit didn't matter, because we're still going to take him out in 2. So I understand he dropped our stats back to normal by doing Haze, but he also sacrificed his Dusclops just to use a Haze. And I don't think that was the best of moves he could have made. There could have been more utility with the current Pokemon he had, where he really didn't have to do that. Okay, so he put out Electabuzz. We're just going to go ahead and Will-O-Wisp again. I don't have a problem with that. And it looks like this is a special attacker, not a physical. And unfortunately, I forgot he had a Pignite. It was sitting right there in his team, and I forgot he had one. At the same time, this makes me think, why didn't he do that in the first place when he U-turned with Per Ugly? Because it would have made sense to, considering most Dusclops and Dusknors carry Will-O-Wisps anyway, but I guess they each his own with their movesets. So I'm more than positive he's going to go into Roserade here. So let's just do Ice Beam. Ooh, and the predictions are lovely. But unfortunately, Roselia just flexed on the Ice Beam. So what we're going to have to do here is swallow our pride and switch. So we're going to go ahead and go into Ariados, because Ariados should be able to flex on this thing. But no, he pulls a double switch and goes him back into that ugly, pure ugly. Say that 3 times fast. Anywho, we're going to go ahead and go into Dusclops, and he is predicted again. You got no choice but to switch, bro. And I know you want the Pignite this time, so go ahead and go into it. I welcome it, because I'm about to calm mine and get this power up a little bit. Now that that's established, let's go ahead and Pain Split, because he's probably going to hit us with something hard. And sure enough, he did. So we're going to go ahead, Pain Split, get the health back. And now we're going to Pain Split again, because we need a little more health just to be safe. And unfortunately, he takes us down. So it looks like the first hit was on the low end of the spectrum, and that one just hit harder because it was on the high end, because neither of those were crits. But there's nothing you can do about that. Anyhow, I'm going to go into Golem. Now, I'm assuming he'll switch here, because even though he has the fighting move, most Golems carry sturdy. At the same time, I have weakness policy, so it's no big deal. So let's Rock Polish for speed. And now my weakness policy activates. Double that attack, Rock Polish doubles that speed. And we are set up quite nicely. So let's go ahead and give him this nice and powerful Earth. Yeah, so I thought I was going to hit him with an Earthquake, but unfortunately he carries Sucker Punch. And I did not know Pignite can carry Sucker Punch. So now I feel like a fool because I did all that setting up and did absolutely nothing but get my Golem killed. I could have killed him at any time, but I set up a little bit, assuming he would switch, because most people would have switched when you had a Pignite out against a Golem, because you know you had sturdy. So unfortunately, I overpredicted. Or you could say that he made a misplay by staying in on a golem, which, in all honesty, I feel like he misplayed by staying in on a golem, because in any other scenario where anyone doesn't play weakness policy, they would have just did Earthquake and would have killed him. So yeah, he would have got them down to the 30, but he would have died. Anyhow, enough of my angry rant of kind of being aggravated about that. He goes into Kabuto, and ain't nobody scared of this, so we're going to hit him with a Surf. I mean, he's Rock, Water, is neutral damage, and he's burned and show that he does physical moves. Now, he decided to go for Stealth Rock, and that does not make any sense to me, because as we all know, what is the Squirtle family known for? Rapid Spin, Rapid Spin, Rapid Spin. So he wasted his time and energy going for that Stealth Rock, and now he's going to die without putting on additional damage that he could have had he not Stealth Rock. Okay, so he goes into Pure Ugly now, and that's obviously the smart move, because nothing on my team wants to switch into it. So War Turtle's just going to have to catch this L, and down goes the War Turtle, because he's obviously going to return next, and we all know it's coming. Okay, so at this point, I don't have a choice but to go into Slacking. However, Giga Impact kills everything on his team, so we're just going to Giga Impact. It doesn't matter what he uses. Keep in mind the key word is Giga Impact has to hit, which it obviously didn't, it missed. So this is frustrating because now he gets an extra turn to hit me because of Truant. And the whole thing with Slacking is I wanted to kill at least 2 people before he went down, but due to unfortunate events like missing Giga Impacts, which should have never happened anyway, now we only killed 1 person, which is really aggravating. So at this point, we don't have a choice. It's Raichu time. We got the Choice Scarf on, so we're definitely faster. Let's go ahead and Volt Tackle this fool. And he decides to switch. Volt Tackle is resisted. And at this point, we're going to have to go into Ariados because there's no way Raichu is taking this thing. Especially since we're stuck in the Volt switch. Now, he used Aromatherapy, and that didn't make sense to me. I don't understand why he used Aromatherapy. There's no status elements on any of your Pokemon. Anyhow, Poison Jab is a neutral attack because your grass poison, so we're going to go ahead and Poison Jab you. You can't put me to sleep because I have insomnia. Poison moves will hit me for neutral because I'm Bug Poison as well, so we'll both hit each other for neutral. So let's see what you got. Maybe you'll decide to switch because, I mean, Roselia can't take Ariados, but at the same time, you switching is more of an issue for me. I'd actually rather have this matchup because I'm going to win it. And right now, honestly, ladies and gents, he's just wasting time because I'm hitting too hard for his Synthesis to be that effective. And if he keeps doing Synthesis, there's either 1 or 2 things that's going to happen. Either he dies because he runs out of Synthesis, or he dies because a crit randomly happens to happen. But either way, Synthesis is completely useless in this situation, especially since I don't have a status element on me that can hurt. So he's just stalling and wasting time, clinging to life, when he should admit, I made the mistake. I should have went into Pure Ugly. Roselia needs to catch this L. And thank you for understanding that and doing Sludge Bomb. So we'll go ahead and get rid of Roselia and we will progress. So at this point now, Ariados is a dead man. So we're just going to pick a move and then we're going to die. That's simple. So here it goes. Here comes the return that we all know he wants to do. Because fake out return is his strategy. Okay, and he decided to Sucker Punch for some reason. That was weird. Okay. Anywho, let's go ahead and go with Raichu. And we're going for that Volt Tackle. And boom goes the Dynamite. He is dead. Now, I'm pretty sure that crit didn't matter because I'm a lot faster than him. And again, I'm Choice Scarf. Anyhow, if you guys like this match, like, comment, subscribe. I'll have more Pokemon battles. I put up 2 a week for all of y'all. And as usual, I've been Retro Bro, and I'm signing out.
I never dreamed we get this far. My heart keeps asking, how did it get so beautiful? So